Do you ever walk into a room and instantly feel the tension, even if nobody says a word? Do you find yourself drained after social gatherings, even when you love the people you're with? Do you absorb the emotions of others, sadness, fear, anxiety, and carry them as if they were your own? If that's you, you're not weak. You are sensitive, and sensitivity is a form of wisdom. High sensitivity, it can feel like both a gift and a curse. But here's the truth. Sensitivity without boundaries will burn you out. And that's why today I want to show you how Bach Flower Remedies can help you protect your energy, stay grounded, and honor your sensitivity as the gift it truly is. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm a Bach Flower practitioner, a vibrational healer, and someone who has lived my whole life as a highly sensitive person. For years, I thought my sensitivity was a weakness. It made me exhausted, anxious, and constantly overwhelmed. But once I understood what it really means and how to work with Bach Flower Remedies, I realized something powerful. Sensitivity isn't the problem. It is the lack of boundaries that hurts us. And when you restore balance on the emotional and energetic level, your sensitivity becomes your strength. So in this video, we're going to explore what high sensitivity really is, of course, the best Bach Flower remedies for highly sensitive people, how to create energetic boundaries without shutting down your heart, and how to transform sensitivity from a burden into a superpower. Stay until the end because I'll also share how you can start working with remedies yourself right away and where you can go deeper if you feel called. Let's start with this. High sensitivity is not an illness. It's not something you need to fix. It's a way of being, a nervous system that processes more information, an aura that picks up more subtle signals, and a soul that is deeply connected to the world. And this is why sensitive people often notice things others don't. The mood behind someone's words, the tension in the air, the pain hidden in a smile. But here's the challenge. Without support, sensitivity becomes overwhelming. You may feel drained, overstimulated, or even anxious. You may even lose track of what belongs to you and what belongs to other people. Psychologically, high sensitivity is a trait, it's not a disorder. Psychologists call it sensory processing sensitivity. And it means that your nervous system processes information more deeply. You notice subtleties, pick up on details others miss, and your brain reflects longer before acting. But it also means that noise, conflict, or just too much stimulation can overwhelm you. Emotionally, sensitivity means you feel emotions with intensity, both your own and those of others. Joy can feel euphoric, sadness can feel crushing, and the emotions of those around you can spill into your own inner world. And this is why so many sensitive people struggle to know what is mine and what is theirs. Without boundaries, your emotions become like a sponge soaking everything up. Spiritually, high sensitivity is the language of the soul. It is the capacity to sense energies, moods, and the invisible threads that weave us together. Spiritually, sensitive people often feel connected to nature, to beauty, to suffering, to the unseen realms of life. But without grounding, that openness can feel like too much, like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. In other words, psychologically, sensitivity is about the depth of processing. Emotionally, it's about the intensity of feeling. And spiritually, it's about the subtle perception and connection. And when you combine all three, you get the unique brilliance and the unique struggle of being highly sensitive. Bach Flower remedies were created in the 1930s by Dr. Edward Bach, a physician who saw that behind many physical illnesses, there were unresolved emotional patterns. And he believed that if you heal the mind and the emotions, the body naturally finds its balance. Dr. Bach discovered 38 flower remedies, each corresponding to a very specific state of mind or emotion: fear, guilt, despair, overthinking, worry, lack of confidence, and so on. All the conditions that shape our inner world. Now, how do they differ from herbs? Herbs work on the physical body. A calming herb like chamomile will chemically relax your nervous system. You feel the effect in your body. Bach flowers work on the vibrational level, so they don't act through chemistry, but through resonance. The flower's subtle imprint is transferred into water through sun or boiling methods, so what you are receiving is not plant substance, but the energetic memory of the flower's high state. Now, what does that mean emotionally and psychologically? When you take a remedy, it doesn't suppress your feelings. Instead, it brings the emotion back into balance. If you're fearful, the remedy doesn't numb the fear, it awakens your courage. If you're anxious, it doesn't dull the nervous system, it restores calm and trust. If you're overthinking, it doesn't sedate your mind, it clears the loop so clarity returns. They work by reminding your own energy of what harmony feels like. Psychologically, you become less entangled in the overwhelming state, and emotionally, you begin to respond instead of react. Spiritually, you come closer to your own center. So this is where Bach Flower Remedies shine. A highly sensitive person has a wide open system, psychologically processing more, emotionally absorbing more, and spiritually perceiving more. Without support, it's just too much. The remedies don't close your sensitivity, they help you create boundaries from within. So instead of drowning in your sensitivity, you learn to channel it, but you stay open but grounded, sensitive but strong. I actually recommend energy workers and healers to always work with Bach Flower Remedies on themselves to ground themselves when they are working with clients. So in short, herbs support the body, Bach flowers support the emotions and the soul. When you are highly sensitive, the world enters you with full force. A sound isn't just a sound, it echoes in your nervous system. An emotion isn't just an emotion, it floods you. A look, a word, a subtle change in atmosphere, you notice it all and you feel it all. This is both your gift and your struggle. Think of it like this. When you are sensitive, your inner world is like a very finely tuned instrument. Every vibration, every note in your environment resonates in you. But if the strings are too loose or too tight, the sound becomes distorted, overwhelming, and even painful. Bach Flower Remedies are like a gentle hand tuning the instrument. They bring your emotions back to their natural pitch. For the highly sensitive person, this means that you can stay open without being consumed. You can feel deeply without losing yourself. You can honor your gift without it becoming your burden. Now, let's look at some remedies that are especially supportive for highly sensitive people. Walnut, the remedy for energetic boundaries. If you feel like you're too easily influenced by others, their moods, their opinions, even the collective energy, walnut helps you stay centered within yourself. It's like an invisible shield that allows you to stay open-hearted, but not vulnerable to every breeze that just blows through. Centauri, for the sensitive soul who says yes when they mean no. If you find yourself giving too much, being taken advantage of, or unable to protect your own time and energy, Centauri helps you stand firm without losing kindness. Aspen, for vague, free-floating fears. Many sensitive people pick up on energies they can't explain. A subtle unease, a sense of dread without reason. Aspen helps you move through that with trust so you don't absorb every shadow around you. Red chestnut, for those who constantly worry about their loved ones. Empaths often feel the pain of others so strongly that they become anxious on their behalf. Red chestnut brings calm and trust so you can love without fear. White chestnut, for the overactive mind. Many sensitives can't switch off. Thoughts loop, emotions spin. The nervous system doesn't rest. White chestnut brings stillness and clarity like a quiet sky after a storm. Holly, for those who absorb jealousy, anger, or hostility from others. and even alum for sensitive caregivers who feel overwhelmed by responsibility. You might be wondering, how does taking a few drops of flower essence actually protect my energy? Well, it works because the remedy shifts your inner vibration. Instead of absorbing everything, your aura becomes coherent, balanced, and resilient. It's not about hard walls or shutting people out. It's about remembering your own center so you don't get pulled into what isn't yours. Think of it like tuning an instrument. When you're in tune, you resonate clearly. When you're out of tune, every outside vibration distorts you. Bach flowers bring you back into tune. So how do you actually use them? You can take 2 drops in a glass of water 4 times per day, or you can create a personal blend with up to 7 remedies in a dropper bottle. You just need to use them consistently. If you're highly sensitive, I would recommend you start with walnut as your foundation and then add others depending on what you need most. This way, your remedy blend becomes your energetic toolkit. Before we even bring Bach flowers into the picture, there are simple practices you can do every day to protect and center your sensitivity. Number 1, reframing your sensitivity. Here's what I want you to remember. Your sensitivity is not a flaw, it's your superpower. The world desperately needs sensitive souls who can feel, empathize, and heal. But you can't heal anything if you're constantly drained. You must first anchor in your own balance. Instead of thinking, I'm too sensitive, it's a weakness, try saying, I'm sensitive, and that means I perceive more. It's a form of wisdom. This mental shift alone changes how much energy you leak because you stop fighting yourself. Number 2, light shield visualization. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, and imagine a sphere of golden white light surrounding your body. See it as soft and radiant, but also very strong, like sunlight through glass. This is your energetic boundary. Nothing heavy or harmful can enter without your permission. Number 3, listen to your intuition. Sensitivity gives you an inner compass. If someone drains you, if your body whispers, not this person, honor it. You're not here to rescue everyone. Sometimes the most loving act is to let others walk their own path while you protect your own. By the way, Bach Flower Remedy Serato helps you to strengthen your intuition and helps you listen to your own voice. Number 4, centering through breath. Place a hand on your chest or your belly and breathe slowly, counting to 4 on the inhale, holding 4 times, and 4 on the exhale. With every exhale, release what is not yours, and with every inhale, return to yourself. Number 5, affirmations for boundaries. Gentle phrases can help you stay anchored. For instance, it's safe to be sensitive. I can feel deeply and stay centered. What is mine stays with me, and what is theirs returns to them. These practices remind you that protecting your energy is not about shutting down, but about staying open wisely. I hope this will help you stop feeling like sensitivity is a burden and start embracing it as your strength. If you'd like to go deeper, I invite you to join me in my free class where you'll learn to let go, the Remedy Circle, a community of sensitive souls exploring remedies together, and my full course Bloom into Balance, where I'll guide you step by step into this beautiful world of vibrational healing, where you learn to heal yourself using Bach Flower Remedies. I'll leave the links below in the description, as well as a playlist specifically for sensitive souls. Remember, your sensitivity is sacred. Protect it, honor it, and let it become your greatest gift. Thank you for watching. I loved making this video, and see you in the next one.